Sithandazwa, siswami, sinawe, ila mtasekhaya. Sayifuna lawani. To our students, we don't only work in our campuses. We work everywhere where our party exists. Make sure we work with our BCMs. Let's push membership. Let's rally behind our sisters to win that one. Let's go and fight actioners. I said to you, I have nothing much to say. Just a message of hope to young people. I'm going to ask every leadership of ACTI0NSA, from province to region to branch, let's act as one. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. So, let's work together. Let's tolerate each other. Let's support each other. Let's protect ACTI0NSA. Every day, more Puma wearing this uniform, be like a police, not do another doing wrong things, but be proud.
Because with Mashaba, we know that we had victory in 2024. Mashaba, our president, the future president of South Africa. Now, you know, they say, and my mom used to say it, I have 6 sisters in a good Catholic family, 6 sisters. And she used to say, my son, if you want anything done, give it to a woman. A woman will get things done. So,
I did not eat him, unfortunately, because what I think is right for Abantu Mam Bakwadomushe, what I think is right for the whole Eastern Cape, what I think is right for the whole South Africa. This is not about where I come from. This is about leading. This is not where I come from. I promise one thing. One thing only. Okubana the leader. Ezoti no babantu bayijoyile. Bangaboni mthamini. Babone umuntu esinothembela kuye. That is what I promise my people. Uzuthi dawa omnye ohleli apha. Akufika opportunities. Uthi wena sipha election. Hayi usungoyiki. Uzufikiseke bongowe ACTI0NSA. Uthi ngizamngena. Ngiyafuna ungena phana. Ngiyafuna nakungena phana. Uzuthi mdalo omncini. Kamathi wamele umntana osuka esikoleni ome apha. Seniyazi ukuthi we are doing this for you. We are doing this for tomorrow wenu. We are doing this for abantwana abazayo. Senithi fanele ngisho lapha esikoleni niyazi ukuthi niphuma phi. Niphuma kwi-ACTI0NSA. Viva ACTI0NSA, viva! Viva ACTI0NSA, viva! Ngiyathabaza nibona lonke ka-Ward 43. Ngifuna kube green ngehlobo ka-Ward 43. I want them to know that ACTI0NSA has arrived.
With ACTI0NSA, Who do we have in the house here? I see we've got lots of our visitors from all over the country and from all over the Eastern Cape. And it's my privilege to be welcoming our provincial chair, but let me also start by saying a big welcome once again to our president, Herman Mashaba. It's such an honor to have him here with us in the province for this event. And also to all our delegates from national and all our provincial chairs and all the MMCs and everybody from all over the country. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Welcome. So we've had quite a journey as the team, actioners in the Eastern Cape province. It's been quite a journey over the last few years and months. And things have started already, amazingly. Things have started from 2020, 2021. Actioners were already being active in the province in so many different corners all over. And we're so proud of this growth that is happening. So I just want to quickly acknowledge the different actioners that have come from all over the Eastern Cape to this event. So let's just say a quick welcome to who we've got in the house. Bizana. Where's Bizana? Where's Bizana? Hey, Bizana. We launched a branch there last weekend in Bizana, one of our first branches. We've got actioners that have come from the far corners as well, Bizana's far, but step straight, Allewil North. Welcome. And Ngobo. There you go. And we launched our first branch in the Eastern Cape in Ngobo last weekend. What an amazing place to launch in the rural areas in Ngobo and Bizana. So amazing. Other actioners in the house. Ndlambe. Where's Ndlambe? Port Alfred. Welcome. Makana, Grahamstown. Mtata, KSC! Woo! Welcome. Port St. John's, where's Port St. John's? And of course we've got our actioners from Buffalo City. And let's not forget where our candidate is coming from, Nelson Mandela Bay! Welcome to all our Eastern Cape actioners. It's so wonderful to have all of you here. The excitement has just been amazing, and it's been my privilege to be involved in organising, getting everybody here to this event.
And Mashaba called me one day, and we had a meeting, Michael Beaumont and Herman and I in his house, and we had a long meeting. And he said to me, I want you to come and help me fix South Africa and the Eastern Cape especially. And I basically said to Herman Mashaba, I said, I've had enough. And you know, Mashaba is a very clever man, because he said to me, have you done enough? And he pila will pondomna. I haven't done enough, because so when he said to me, come and help me fix the Eastern Cape, I could do nothing but come and join him. And I must say, I've enjoyed being back in the thick of politics. It actually makes me a bit emotional. But, you know, we're a new party. We're a brand new party in South Africa, but we're not new people. We're the same people that we were yesterday and last year and 10 years ago and 28 years ago when we had Amapupa Metetanautandas. We're exactly the same people. We joined and left parties, and when we got disillusioned, we moved on. That's democracy. Inkululeko leyo ukhululeko uhambe. Umbutho wakho ulahla indlela okanye umcimbi qubula ibhatyi wakho. Essentially what I'm saying is this is a rebirth of a political party. We have been reborn politically. We've identified that we have to go a new path. And I must say that, Herman, you've inspired me with your People's Dialogue and everything you've done since you launched this party, you and everyone that works with you. And it's a great pleasure to be part of your team now. I also want to tell Herman Mashaba to take this message back and for the media to take note. The first 2 branches that we launched in this province. And as Launch1, we didn't just launch branches. We've done them according to our constitution. We've recruited people. We've made sure that those branches comply. We're building this party on a solid foundation in the Eastern Cape. But the first 2 branches were both Efoma Transkei. Islali, Zulu, Islali. And you know what's important about that? Because this party already has massive support in the metro cities. Joburg, Tshwane, Kurle, Tekwini. That's Islali, the ACTI0NSA young camp. And we launched Engom last Saturday. Upinga kwami Engom. The ANC province is going to take over the water crisis in Nelson Mandela Bay. 2 weeks before they run out of water. Are they going to make it rain? No. They've known that they're running out of water and 46% of the water is lost due to poor management and infrastructure maintenance. Now they want to take over the province. Kuleit, Tebelanga. Dako Chopaya, Epai. They don't want prosperity, they don't want progress, they don't want things to run properly, they don't want law and order, they want chaos so that they can exploit chaos. So when Herman says to me, come and fix this province, I was the first one to say, Tuma mina, yolungisa. Tuma mina, yolungisa. We need a new dispensation in this province and in this country. We said that we would win KwaNobuhle and give Tandazwa's seat to the alternative government under the opposition. They told us yesterday the coalition talks have failed. They're no longer going into government. They've handed it back to the ANC. They've handed over. They've given up. We haven't given up. Siyakala. We are going to replace the ANC, and we will lead a political renaissance in this country. We will lead a political renaissance in this country. And if you believe in it, make it happen. And we can make it happen. We've already shown that it can happen. In the 2021 local government election, we contested 6 municipalities. We're in government in all 6. The ANC is below 53%. Here the MMC is sitting here. Here the councillors sitting here. They've all been elected. They've passed their budgets. Everything's done. Where ACTI0NSA is,
I want to say it's so good to have Athol Trollip in this party. I remember when Athol left his former party, he famously said at a press conference that there's a time to come and there's a time to go. At the time when we launched Athol Trollip's announcement, and I say it again to him today, he had it wrong. There was a time to go and there's a time to come. And that is why I'm glad he's with us. But this is why I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, because as the national chairperson, I always have the difficult job. And my job is to introduce and find a new way of introducing a man who requires absolutely no introduction. South Africans know him as the man who built a business empire and then left it behind so that he could fix South Africa. South Africans know him as the mayor of Johannesburg who did more in 3 years than everyone who came before him. South Africans know him as the man who did not fight corruption with words, but he fought corruption with action. South Africans know him as the man who has dedicated the rest of his life to removing the ANC because he loves his country and he hates what the ANC has done to it. South Africans know him as the man who says there's a time for talk and it is over, and now words must give way to deed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute pleasure to announce the man who you know as the next President of South Africa, Herman Mashaba.
It hits me every day when I watch the news, realizing that South Africa, on a daily basis, loses more people violently, more than countries at all. We've got Ukraine today being bombarded, being bombed by Russia. South Africa loses more people than the Ukrainians. Sure. That's what I'm saying is these are not statistics, these are real. And these are the numbers that we receive, not from the university. These are the numbers given to us by the Minister of Police. It's a great pleasure for me to be greeting you from here in the Eastern Cape. And I think, let me just really share something fundamental, profound in my life about this particular area. 1985, at the age of just over 25 years, when I took a decision that PW Port is not going to determine my life, I started a cosmetic company in January of 1985. A few months down the line, the first biggest order I received was from here in East London, in Tanzania, 30,000 rand. It's actually quite really strange. Here am I, 37, 38 years later. I actually reflected on this last night, that I'm back here to launch the Eastern Cape 2024 ACTI0NSA project here in East London again. So, people of the Eastern Cape, people of Tanzania, people of East London, people of Buffalo City, thank you so much for giving me the privilege and the wealth that has allowed me to start this project called ACTI0NSA. You played a very big role many years ago. You had no knowledge about it. Majority of you were not born yet. You did not know. Your parents, your grandparents played a role in today giving birth to this movement called ACTI0NSA to remove the ANC from government. It is a tragedy that 28 years later, into our democratic dispensation, I can be here to look at the tragedy and the mistreatment of the Eastern Cape people by the ANC. It is humbling, fellow South African directionals, to see ACTI0NSA becoming a huge force in this country. And it's becoming like this because of you and nothing else. We've just emerged from the 2021 November local government election, contesting, as Athol has already indicated. We contested only 6 municipalities, and I'd like to apologize to you people of Buffalo City because there was a demand and calls for us to contest here, but because of obviously capacity, it was not possible, and I think it was a wise decision that we did not. We emerged out of 278 municipalities. We emerged as the 6th biggest political party today. So it is my really privilege, and I'm proud for that matter, that today talking to you here in East London, talking from a position of ACTI0NSA, being the 6th biggest political party in South Africa. What is actually quite sad about South Africa is that the center of South African politics has been abandoned. This is the majority of good, freedom-loving, law-abiding, and family-oriented South Africans. Fellow South Africans and excellence, the ANC has moved to the left to combat the EFF. The DA, on the other hand, has moved to the right to combat the Freedom Front Plus. ACTI0NSA will occupy the space. We will produce reasonable solutions. We will campaign on their doorsteps and will offer them the hope that they have lost in the failed political establishment. Above all else, we will deliver hope and will deliver solutions. We will not campaign to tell South Africans what they already know. South Africans do not need to be told what is wrong with the ANC. They know it already more than you and I, but especially people from poor communities. Yesterday, I was in Duncanville village, an area I first visited in 1985. Like Alexander, Duncan village is worse than it was during HFF's time. It's sad. So you cannot tell people of Duncan village about the punishment that they receive from the ANC. They know it better than you and I. South Africans need to be told, they do not need to be told that crime is a problem, or that unemployment is bad, or that corruption is out of control. South Africans need solutions, and they need hope, and they need it from a political party that they can believe in, and that they can win support away from the ANC. And that party is ACTI0NSA and no one else. And now, who's ACTI0NSA? Who's ACTI0NSA?
You and me.
We're a party given the mandate in 2020 by 2.4 million South Africans. We made history. That's why our electoral support in the 6 municipalities where we contested. It is for that reason we are launching here today in Buffalo City. We have such number of people coming from across the province, some of our colleagues coming from other provinces to come and actually show our support. You are ACTI0NSA. You are the people who are going to remove ANC out of power come 2024. I see we've got our colleague all the way from Rustenburg. Thank you, colleague. Thank you, Rustenburg.
Thank you, Pastor.